Race Chaser Au Courant is back.
Wait, what?
That's right, sister. Jump across the pond and get into this UK gig, love.
We are back doing current recaps of Drag Race that is airing right now on television. So strap in for Drag Race UK Season 6 coverage starting now.
Are you ready to meet a whole new batch of sexy girls?
I want to see what they've got down at the Tickity Boo Club.
I know what you're doing down at the Tickity Boo Club and it ain't dancing. They are strutting their stuff in hometown looks on the runway.
The show is about to start.
Are you going to clap?
I would, but my hands are cold.
Ooh, okay, yes.
Oh.
Mom!
Race Chaser. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Ooh!
Mm.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
It feels so nice, so right to be back in the saddle here for Race Chaser. How it all began.
Courant.
Au courant. Two homosexual talking about Drag Race as it's always been since the beginning of time.
We're not doing that thing that we said we were doing where we were going to talk about season 10. We saw the UK first episode. We saw that they gave them a little budge to win. We said, we got to respect this. So we're talking, and some good performances. So we said, we're going to talk about these girls.
You know, and some of the girls were watching Drag Race UK in the dressing room at Drag the Musical. And I was like, this looks kind of good. And like, if the girls are watching, if people are watching, we want to talk about it. So we're going to be talking about it anyway. So we've changed our mind. Classique season 10 will have to wait.
Yeah, sorry.
It is time for us to talk about Drag Race UK season 6.
Yeah.
Love
and if you want to
kind of
stuff.
6. Episode 1 is available for free on the Wow Presents YouTube. And then the season is streaming on the Wow Presents app. The first episode is called the Cabaret Talent Show.
That's how they get you.
Mm-hmm. And then, we have a card on file. We're just every 2 weeks?
Yes. Now, all the girls walk in to the workroom. Who were the standouts to you? There are a lot of standouts for me.
There were standouts for some, the wrong reasons for me, where they were like throwing out things like, I'm the primary color princess. It's like, that's so specific. And whoever told you that was your nickname or your thing?
Wait, the primary color girl?
Yeah, she said, I'm the primary color princess. I was like, not everything needs to be a princess. You look nice. I like that you wear 3 colors, but like...
Hold on.
She said, I'm the primary color princess.
Hold on. Because...
Does everybody need to be something? You could just be you.
Okay.
The art and heart. Not everything's a catchphrase.
Listen. If you are going for it, then I say go for it. Why the not? She enters wearing yellow, red, and blue. Those are her signature colors. It's also white, but we're not even going to get into that. In her confessional look, she's wearing red, blue, and yellow. She's the primary color princess. However, in both challenges, she doesn't wear primary colors. So
we're drawing into question her royal lineage.
First episode. Is this
she
your
may not
thing,
be a
or is
princess
it
at
not?
all.
It's kind of... It's giving
you can trust the Duchess, but can you trust the princess?
Blonde.
Can you trust the princess? The primary color princess. My sister, the princess, you
and
could.
her name
Charity.
Might be... There you go. You guys just keep saying, this girl. We're going to be talking about Say their names. Say their
names. Charity. Yeah. Nice girl. Lovely. But I will say this. I'm going to say something nice about everybody, too. Her hair, there's like yellow star pigtail things. The hair is really cool. So amazing hair, Charity. And you look really cute.
Very cool.
Yeah. We're just giving you a hard time. Welcome to the family, girls. Welcome to the family. She's
Releasa Slaves looks hauntingly like Rihanna, but she also has her own really sort of captivating thing going on. She enters wearing this yellow kakaraka that one of the housewives on Salt Lake City wears, Bronwyn. So she looks gorgeous.
yeah, I'm here for her. I love this look. Zarina
Love the look.
Zapanta.
Zahira
hair?
Zapanta.
Uh-huh. Zahira is a wig shop owner in Manchester too. And this green and brown and like chartreuse hair, this hair is everything. There's a lot of Manchester girls too.
Very pretty. She looks stunning. Chanel O'Connor. I'm scared of Chanel O'Connor because she's one of those girls who she gives me Lola energy. She's like, she will read, she will be, and she's not afraid of that. And it's scary because she looks so good.
Yeah, and she made it herself too. She made everything herself this season. I would like her to have a Chanel pin or something, but I realize you can't.
She talked in the confessional. She looks great, and she can sew. Watch out.
Okay, we'll see. Octavia is this Welsh queen, and she is her boy look. It's a drag look too. She has 2 drag looks, and I live. She gives me Scarlett Bobo's cousin from Wales.
She's someone to watch
for sure. She's a dancer.
There's a certain energy that the UK queens sometimes have, sort of that like Ahura kind of energy. It's kind of unhinged,
chaotic.
It's sexy,
Yeah.
it's fierce, it's funny. Yeah.
Bimini, very that.
Love her.
Yeah. Now, very surprising to see Lavoie there. Baby, we've all worked with her somewhere. She is a staple in the entertainment world. She's been doing drag for 20 years, 300 shows a year. And she says, hang on, is this not the way to the judging panels? You mean I'm competing? She's grand.
She knew that. I think the way they got her is there's prize money this year because she sings it in her song. So she knew ahead of time that there was prize money this year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was surprised. I was surprised to see a crossover from Queen of the Whole Wide World.
Queen of the Universe? Queen of the Universe!
That, yeah. Because she was on that.
Good crossover.
She crossed over.
I don't mean to compare drag queens.
Wait, you can't physically do that. No one's ever done that.
Lavoie gives me like Bianca Del Rio energy in the sense that not like her drag, but like in the sense that like she's seasoned, she's been around the block, she knows exactly what she's doing, she knows exactly what she's giving, and she's respected and going in there and just like, Bianca Del Rioing. That's what I'm getting from her.
I totally agree with that assessment. Then we have Marmalade. And I know Marmalade from Wales because she made a lot of Victoria Scone's costumes. And she's a sickening tailor. She made a lot of cute stuff where I was like, oh, that's really cute. And they're like, oh, Marmalade made it. I was like, oh, she makes great stuff. And she made this outfit, I think, herself too. She's like 8 feet tall.
She has got a face. She has got that kind of Meryl Streep kind of like.
Could play a 17th century nun.
She's so gorgeous.
Yeah, gorge. Doesn't need any makeup.
Sure.
Very that. The next girl is Kieran Thrax. And this is very your fault. I blame you.
Let's talk about comparing drag queens. Let's compare some dolls. No, girl, listen.
Did you wear this on a workroom entrance?
Have a close proximity to trash. Whether they like to admit it or not, drag queens have a familiarity with the gutter, with the garbage. They know that that's part of their life. That's where we come from. And some girls embrace it. And so that's what she's doing. And I think she looks really great.
I think so too.
I love her shoes. Give me a girl with a platform pleaser stripper shoe.
Yeah.
Please.
I am here for it for sure.
Please.
I really appreciate a point of view in drag that's like there and goes there. Saki Yu, she's from Melbourne originally, and then she.
That name.
I love it.
That name.
She said, "Who ordered the sake?" Oh, right, that was you. She is. She says she loves.
I feel like there used to be like a thing where we're like, we're not going to put girls on Drag Race who have like kind of controversial names. Like, we're not going to do that. Literally, Saki Yu and Releasa Slaves are both queens
Sake Yu,
on-
like. I thought it was like sake, like the drink.
Is that not what you're getting?
Now I
Girl.
realized it that you said it, because I was like, "What? It's a drink, like sake." Wow.
Well, you can drink it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Chilled or room temperature.
She says she loves feather, sequins, and glitter, but where is it? She's not wearing any of those things.
Okay.
I'm just going. I'm asking.
Right.
She said
What
she
about
loves.
Lil?
Lil is very
What
cute.
about an unhinged Pete Burns type diva?
She gives me Mia Tyler, Liv Tyler's older sister, who also modeled.
Sure.
1000%.
Sure, I can see that.
She looks really cute.
Sure.
I can't wait to see what kind of she pulls out, because this little baby doll, she said, "You can't swing a sausage roll without hitting a drag queen in Manchester." This baby doll is creepy. I love it.
I mean, there's a lot of Manchester divas. 5 Manchester girls.
5 Manchester girls.
Kiki Snatch. Kiki Snatch.
Mhm.
Fierce Snatch. Kiki Supreme. Simmer down me about the drag scene. She slays. She's sickening.
Yeah, Kiki Snatch feels like a
Bust
girl.
down.
Yeah, I feel like she is a chat GPT created that said, "Give me a finalist." And then this came out in the bodysuit with the blonde bust
Sure.
down. Yeah. No notes.
Bust down. Diva.
Miss Dita
And
Garbo.
finally, in the room walks Dita Garbo, because everyone thought Lavoie was the wild card, the
the season
grande
queen.
dame type, the
Yeah.
woman of a certain age. I'll just say,
Yeah.
the old queen.
But she's not. Dita Garbo's
You usually
48.
get one a season.
Yeah. Except
Dita
the
Garbo
Tempest
walks
Kasha
in,
year.
fresh facelift, sitting, honey.
Honey, seated.
Fresh face, honey. She looks sickening.
Yes. And you know her boy looked
Mama,
at Jean-Paul
Drop
Gaultier
the
sailing.
surgeon.
I think it's
Drop
just
the surgeon in the comment section, please.
honestly, I think it's just peptides. It's a little peptide.
I need a pep talk.
Damn.
Why
well,
don't we go ahead and take a break? We have met all of these divas, and we are going to be back with some more Drag Race UK or
Uck.
UK.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Halloween and the Day of the Dead lets us have fun with what scares us. But what about those fears that don't involve zombies and ghosts and sugar skulls?
Therapy is a great tool for facing your fears and finding ways to overcome them.
Because sometimes the scariest thing is not facing our fears in the first place and holding ourselves back because of said fears.
That's the tea, and that's why I think therapy is a very useful tool.
Yeah.
It can be useful if you're going through something, if you're going through a crisis, if you're going through a change in your life, or it could be useful just to focus and get some perspective.
Yeah, honestly, therapy can be the key that can help unlock the door that you want to go through, but you don't know how to, or you're afraid to. Someone else's perspective, whose job it is to help people with their problems, is very useful. I know plenty of people that love using BetterHelp, and it's really important to make yourself happy in this life that you're living. And if therapy can help you do that, why not do it, right?
Absolutely.
Why not do it right now? If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Overcome your fears with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/drag today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/drag.
We are back, and
Spook the
it's time
trade.
to talk about the Tickety Boo Cabaret Club, darling.
What the is Tickety Boo?
Rue Michelle and Alan Carr are watching the Tickety Boo Cabaret specialty, darling.
See, I don't Tickety Boo. I fuck with todaytix.com. It's so easy to find tickets there. Tickety
Say
Boo
it.
Hoo.
Say that.
Todaytix.com. Yeah, there's a maxi challenge, and it's pulling out all the stops, stealing the spotlight at the Tickety Boo Cabaret Club. And they have to show off an extra special talent that makes them stand
Now,
out
we're
from
not
the
going
crowd.
to talk about every single person. We are not going to talk about every single girl. We are going to talk about our tops and our, I don't want to say flops. That's so mean. We don't do that over here. Our tops and our flops.
Do you think anybody flopped? Like, who did you think, oh, they're definitely in the bottom? I'll tell you who I thought. Charity.
No one gave bottom energy to me. Everyone was pretty okay. Everyone was pretty good. No one was horrible. But I will say, someone that was a problem for me was Marmalade. Because Marmalade did this grand, sort of rousing poem
I
about the
loved her.
power of wearing plastic heels. Loved the storyline of it. Loved the sort of writing of it. And then she does the reveal and lifts her pants. Those shoes aren't plastic. I thought she was going to be wearing 10-inch clear lucite plastic heels. Instead, she's wearing a nice, tasteful pump. She's wearing a little brown kitten heel.
Yeah, but the poem was so good. It was art. Are you familiar with art?
But if you're...
The shoe was ugly.
Okay, I guess it has
That-
a
and her
plastic
toe should have been
heel, but-
done. She should have had a cliffhanger or something. I don't love the outfit choice and the shoe choice. I like your idea better with the big plastic shoe, but these are plastic.
It's a poem about plastic shoes. You have to wear the most obnoxious strippery drag shoe to make this make sense.
Maybe when you see her, you should beat her up
Maybe I'm wrong.
with the shoe. Do it. Let her know.
I'm
Let her
going to
know
go into the dressing room and spill her powder all over the floor.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Standout was, what's her name?
Relisa. Like, because
Lil.
Lil was funny.
Oh.
Lil was funny. When Lil...
Giving Dina Cass energy.
It was high Dina Cass energy. When she said, "You need attention, Piggy, go get it. Hog, show them your hog body." It was hilarious, and she looked great. If you can do that, louder, faster, funnier, without saying a word in 90 seconds, girl, I want to see how your brain thinks the rest of the season too. Good job, Lil. But also, Relisa,
I want to see more.
I want to see more of this too, because this lap dance is kind of sexy. But I don't know why he wasn't tipping. Is RuPaul not paying Burt Crew? Couple pounds on my sister? Why can't she get no trawlers?
Tipping isn't as big in the UK.
You're right.
Who else had a problem?
You know who I had a problem with?
Who?
There was a moment where she had the long blonde hair. Kiki Snatch. Her hair, nobody got it with a brush before. It was like, if you wear long straight hair, you need to have a brush with you. And before every moment, you need to say, will someone get this real quick? Like, you see the top? Straight hair is so hard. And this this for me was like, she came out in like a dance costume. I thought I was going to get a dance, and then she sang, and she was great. I thought she was good. And then
Hi, Aurora Sexton.
Aurora Sexton.
This is the hit podcast Race Chaser.
Stars, legends, and statements. stars, legends, and sextons.
Iconic.
Sextons.
Absolutely, mama.
What did you think of Octavia too?
Who had a problem? It was Charity who had a problem.
Yes.
The workout routine.
We've
It
seen
was sort
it.
of like, it wasn't, and I'm not just gonna
Show me
say,
something
oh,
else.
this was a flop and this was dumb. I'm gonna give notes. I'm going
Helpful.
to give notes because she started it out by saying, like, can you repeat after me? I'm a piece of or whatever. Like, okay, if we're going in that vein, work. But then she gets to the end and she's like, everyone sucks except me. I'm perfect or whatever. She says, nobody's perfect except for me.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Which it's a mixed message.
Yes.
She also gave up on some of the bits, like the teabagging bit. It was just sort of a throwaway, and then there was like that, I'm not going to do that kind of thing. I felt like there was opportunity here, and she didn't quite seize the moment.
The hair could be bigger too. Kieran was really funny as the monster. I thought that was really funny with her picking her nose and stuff. But I was kind of not
Funny.
I wasn't like burlesque wise. I much rather preferred, I'd say, Zahira instead over Dita, because Dita's was like, it was fine, but she had fans, and I was like, what are you doing? Get on the ground, do something. This is more an exhibition that you can, like, wave a fan.
Yes, I really liked Dita Garbo's song. Oh my gosh. Like, that's kind of how you want to do a drag song. You want it to be repetitive. You want it to say your name over and over again. You want it to be a catchy beat. And she looked sickening.
RuPaul tells the queens that they're going to
I want to give a special shout out to Alan Carr for wearing Saphira Cristal's interview look.
Really? Is he trolling, you think?
Look at it. It's pretty smart if he is.
What is it? Is it like a blue jacket? Oh, yeah.
Yellow jacket, blue top.
Uh-huh. Sounds like a game of Twister at my house.
What would you say was your favorite talent show?
My favorite
cabaret, because that's specific, right? That's different than a talent show. It's a cabaret performance.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. I have a favorite, and it's Chanel O'Connor, because she came out there. It's all about the setup.
Oh.
It's not even about the talent, because she can't sing a note. She couldn't find a tune in a paper bag. She couldn't do it, but she still was entertaining and funny with the setup and with the ending of it. Very funny. Loved it.
Yeah, I would have to say Kieran Thrax, because like let's get him on Very Delta quickly, because any girl that can use mayo in a talent show, I respect it. Usually mayo is just limited to like Q&A or like presentation, but in talent, gobsmacked. Good job, Kieran.
They also were very smart with the other girls, because they put Kieran Thrax last because she's the girl who makes a mess. Some of these Dragula girls come out here and they make a mess on stage.
Mm-hmm. After Susie Noodles won, they thought everybody could make a mess on stage. RuPaul tells the queens that they'll get their reviews tomorrow on the main stage from the judges. So the girls do the back in the workroom. It's a boy, and we get all that. Kiki, Snatch, and Relisa are from the same island.
Gender reveal party.
No one called anyone hot.
We have eyes. We can see who's hot. But yeah, they did skip that part. Maybe that'll be the next episode.
Yeah, there's a lot of cute folks this season. We didn't get the beat though of the. I'm looking around the room and I'm kind of seeing a transformation.
Maybe they had to cut that for time because they added the part where they had to talk about the cash prize, because that's a good thing. Like,
sure, that was a big beat.
Yeah, I'm very happy for those.
Why don't we take a quick break, and we will be right back with some more Drag Race Uck.
You want to see me take a break? are back from the break, and in the workroom, the girls are talking about like where they're from, different things that they've faced, and we have two St. Lucian queens here, Kiki Snatch and Relisa. So they're they're going to show people how to twerk properly and get down a little bit.
And I love how Michelle later is like, isn't it so crazy that there's two queens who are both from St. Lucia? Like, well, that's so wild that that coincidentally happened. It's on purpose.
Yeah.
To make the storyline, right?
Yes.
They're going to lip sync against each other. It's going to be a thing.
Of course. That's how these things work. It's reality TV. Saki Yu and Zahira are talking about racism that they face as Asian queens, and one of them said she gets called Jujubee on the street. And I mean, that's definitely a microaggression I've participated in on TV. I called Jiggly inflated Jujubee, I think, during the wrestling challenge my season. But I get called Derek a lot. We all get mistaken for each other. Is it racist?
Well, certain times. I mean, there is such a thing as like resemblance, and then there is a thing of like grouping everyone who belongs to a certain like racial culture together, which I think these girls have experienced that, which is not just like you look like this person. It's like I'm just lumping all Asian people together. If we're talking about conversations that happen with the girls, Ms. Chanel says to Charity, "You were a little too far off base with your talent show choice, love. It didn't work out for you, did it, darling?"
She volunteered it. It was very like, okay. And she's right, but like, girl, you don't need to tell the girl. She knows she bombed. But
Chanel is one to watch. A girl who's not afraid to talk shit on a show like Drag Race. It will get you far. I'm very
keep
sorry.
her around.
And if you can back it up by being sickening, do it.
Or just back it up with some. On the main stage, RuPaul is in a short metallic mini dress.
What are your thoughts on this look?
Well, beautiful lighting. A gorgeous even skin tone and patina, and her wig is definitely in the right spot, and the mug is beyond question. I don't like the hair. I don't like the dress. The hair is fine, but like,
that's so upsetting.
Not with that dress. Like, I would be in a red Annie outfit with that hair. I just don't think it does anything for her. There's so many dresses.
The dress is a little like, because when she walked out, I thought if a contestant wore this, would the judging panel be gagged, or would they read her? And I'm thinking maybe they would read her. It's a beautiful fabric. It's beautifully constructed, but it doesn't have the sort of like, it sort of is like cutesy and like party dress, rather than like having the sort of
pizzazz
like
it normally does.
The strength and fierceness of the first episode of a season. To me. But I also don't run an empire of 37 franchises of a hit TV show and making millions of dollars. So what the does my opinion matter? She looks great.
Seattle.
Are those her legs?
She's padded for death.
Matthew told me that when you see her legs, she is padded from the ankle to the hip. She pads. She pads her calves. Yep. Pad, honey.
My uncle went click.
My uncle went pad.
Damn. Yeah, Michelle.
I want to give a shout out to Michelle Visage because she looks amazing. When they showed her full outfit at the beginning of the episode, walking the runway, she looks so great. She looks so yanked.
Why isn't RuPaul in this? If RuPaul had a big blonde silver braid and that dress, well, I mean, Michelle looks so good, they should give her her own franchise.
It's her house now.
It's her house, and she should stay there.
Also, Allison Goldfrapp is there. We all know her music. It's part of gay culture. It's part of all of us. Lovely to see her there. Let's get into this runway.
Yes. Chanel
girl Chanel.
O'Connor.
Ooh, she looks good.
It's
Yes.
hometown
great.
queens, so they're representing their hometown.
She
Her,
looks
her
great.
her granny knitted the top. The bottom is her family plaid like insignia, and she had a little leg reveal and no tights here. She said, "I have glitter spray if anybody wants it." Then they go in on the leg, no tights. Yes. I love her.
She
And
looks
then
great. This hit the nail on the head.
yeah,
Tailored to perfection, and it has all of these elements that are tied to her, her family, where she comes from. I think this is how you want to do it. I think she looks great.
yeah, totally. Kiki Snatch comes out in the national garb dress of St. Lucia, her version of it. And it's like a red and yellow plaid and a white like top that billows. And she's got red twists and red shoes. I think she looks beautiful.
Yes, and going with the cultural outfit from where you're from is what you kind of want to do. And I love her hair. She looks great. Diamond Lil.
Lil, I thought looked cute with this smiley face dress with the melting stones on it and then the little pink hair. She's wacky. I like her.
I love it all. I want that green brat colored dress with the melting smiley face ecstasy tablets on it. Oh my
Mhm.
God, she looks great. And she does a wig reveal.
Really.
Love it.
And a clean one.
Very fun.
And the wig that she's wearing second, you want to wear more than the first one. So win.
And anyone who's been to Affleck's Palace in Manchester has been to Cyberdog, has been to the stores where they sell all the so that's hometown.
We have Miss Kieran Thrax, the Queen of Lancashire. And apparently Lancashire was known for their witch trials in the 17th century. And she's on fire. And this jacket is so smart to make it look like flames, like dancing off of her. They're like little pieces of ostrich with stones. This is really good. And she got a broom, and the broom smokes.
I
She was
love
on
any
stage at
time a
the
drag queen does a witch. She looks great. It's a very couture witch. The makeup is cool. I love it.
What would your hometown costume be?
Well, I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, so I would do, I don't know, something about clouds, something about the lake.
Lake, a lady of the lake, a
I
lady
don't
of the
know.
lake. Zahira Zapanta does the Queen of the Philippines. Apparently, the Queen of the Philippines wore this look, and then she has a Philippine flag and then a UK flag on the other side, and she flips it around when she runways. Clean.
She looks beautiful. Can't really come for the dress.
No.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, clean.
And if you're gonna bring a flag on the Drag Race main stage, it better be this big. She looks great.
Yep. She's one of them flag girls. Charity does the Queen of Derry, and she's dressed like a character from the Derry Girls, which I don't know what that is. TV show?
Netflix show, yes.
Oh, cool. Well, is that any reason to be wearing that shoe?
No.
Not on the main stage. Like that shoe could have been a cute like 4-inch penny loafer with like a big ass like heel, like a Bratz doll. That shoe should have been a lot better. If this girl goes home tonight, I won't be surprised. If they were sending people home. She got a lucky
She
break.
looks really pretty. I'm not seeing the primary colors, but you know what? It's okay.
Green is clearly
I
a
get
secondary color. You're right. You can't trust this is why you can't trust reality TV. If you say you're the primary color princess and then you come out here doing all of these other tones, like what is that? As a viewer, no, it's not okay. How dare you?
Bamboozled.
I need a moment.
Saki Yu looks beautiful. She's giving bumblebee. She's giving yellow. She's giving,
Spring.
She looks great. I love this concept.
It's very fresh. It's beautiful. She said, I can imagine myself walking down Canal Street, which is like the fun gay strip in Manchester that everybody likes to go to.
Totally.
Lavoie gives Queen of Stockton on tease. On tease? That's her town, Stockton-on-Tees, Tees. She
Yeah,
is
that's
dressed.
some tease.
That's where Captain Cook is from. So she dressed as like a pirate, like explorer lady. It's kind of Sweeney Todd.
I don't think we're gonna have to be worried about her on the runway ever because she is so put together. It's such a fun concept, and she just looks so great. Like even if you saw her out of context somewhere, you would want to go up, you want to talk to her, you want to take a picture. You know,
Yes.
love it.
Release the Slaves comes out as the other Queen of St. Lucia, very Rihanna, and this was redhead Rihanna, or like the S&M version with the hair. And she does the traditional St. Lucia dress too.
Only girl in the world.
Yes. Out of the two outfits that do this kind of concept, I like hers because the ass is out. But the other one was very Westwood though too. But same concepts. They're definitely not setting them up to face off. They're in the same outfit the first season and they're from the same place. No, not gonna happen. Shut up. This dragon.
I really like her take on it. She looks great, and she's giving us that Rihanna resemblance, thing that she knows people want to see. So she's like leaning into it. She looks hot. She looks fierce. Love it.
Yeah, beautiful. Octavia doing this dragon, and she's got smoke too. I feel like she breathes, but she's also got long booty syndrome on that crotch.
Girl, she just wanted to hit her vape.
Look at that crotch. Drop crotch. Someone need to give her a yank.
Is crotching. The crotch is crouching.
Uncrotchable.
But she has a tail, so you have to account for that. It's pulling,
Is she trying to pull tail?
Dita Garbo. I mean, this is not the most sort of thrilling thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like a little white, swimsuit. That being said, it is beautiful. She looks beautiful, and you can't deny that.
When she comes out on the runway, it shows two of the judges going, like looking away for something else, or just like, being nonplussed. This is clean, it's beautiful, but if this is what you're trying to wear to excite judges on their first runway, like there's got to be something else from your town that's exciting other than a beauty pageant. I don't know. It's beautiful, but like...
Right. She wanted to be like, I look hot, I look classic, I look gorgeous.
Look what I can do. I'm 48. And she does look great. Now, Marmalade comes out... this is some Midsommar, like, porno horse. I think it's beautiful.
She does look beautiful, and I love a horse reference. But that face, I'm not really over the face. She's so symmetrical. She's got just such a classic
mug.
She's a statue. Yeah. Muggy Anka Dupree.
It really is like cut out of marble. RuPaul announces the good fortune of all these girls that the winner of this week, we are going to take a break, and then you will find out what RuPaul said. Actually, keep them coming back. That's marketing. It's marketing. Marketing.
In the spirit of getting to know all of you a little bit better, no one will be going home tonight. So there's a bunch of safe girls. And then the top queens are Kyran Thrax. I mean, is it Kyran? Anthrax? Kyran Thrax? Lavoie, Relisa, Octavia. And the top two are Kyran Thrax and Lavoie. And the lip sync song is Ooh La La by Goldfrapp.
I love this lip sync song. I thought the girls, one chose to do like a get the crowd going and clapping and step touching, and the other chose to go sex. And the sex won.
Pure.
She got on the floor and said, "This is what it is, baby."
Right. ultimately the song is about, wanting
Consummation.
sort of, sex or wanting energy from somebody that you feel attracted to. And so her laying on the ground, splaying her legs in the air and patting her to the beat, I think works for the song.
It does. I loved it. I couldn't look away. And RuPaul was very pleased.
She went Clown Town. Lavoie went a nice brunch number.
Lavoie said, okay, yeah. I'll give you a little. I'll put my pocketbook down and perform this little ditty for you. She's like, well, anytime you're clapping, like, girl, who you clapping for? Like, it's yeah. This isn't what Lavoie does though. So I will go gentle on her because my lip sync ain't much better. I will say that. She's great and everything, but like, just if you're clapping during a lip sync, who are you clapping for?
Girl, I get it. Some girls can do death drops and, splits and all of that. Some girls do vocal acrobatics with a microphone. And I think Lavoie is one of those girls. She can really pull off some vocals that'll make your head spin. Give her a microphone for the lip sync for your life. She'll knock you dead.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the way that Kyranthrax walked into the workroom, said, "Oh, I'm here to win, baby. Oh, I thought I'd be the last one here," and then ate everybody up and won the first challenge? Do you think her ego is a little inflated? Because the other girls do.
Any girl that comes into a room first or last should rest assured that producers think that there's someone who will be around for the season, because those spots have typically been, placeholder people, like people that you know by one name. The Alyssas, the Yous, the Me's, the Shays, like the girls. So any girl that goes in first or last should know already that production thinks there's something. They know that they can handle a room or handle 12 girls cackling and shut them up.
I also think Kyran should be, cautious because often on this show, they kind of want the rise and the fall. So they want to take someone who's very confident and they want to build them up. So then at a certain point, they can really get them low because it's dramatic storytelling. So I would watch out for Kyran. I think she's one to watch this season. I think she could go all the way. The judges really seem to like her, but I think that we're going to see a low moment from her following this very high moment.
I mean, it's in the song "Build Me Up, Buttercup," just to let me down.
But that's
and
just
mess
my
me around.
producer hat.
Smart to put that producer hat on because you knew that the audience would love her.
The next episode will be a team fashion design challenge. On Project Runway, they don't like the teams, but here we go. We're going to make them be teams.
Love it in the bedroom, not on the challenge. So please make sure you're watching this season on WoW Presents Plus. And we will be back on Friday with a recap of episode 2. That way we will be all caught up for the next week with episode 3.
We want to thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser Au Courant this week. I'm Alaska.
We would love for you to write a review of this podcast on your podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe. You don't even need to write it. Just go there and then voice note it and it'll do it for you. Please take a moment. Leave us the rating. We ask every week. Every week. Don't make me talk to you like this again. When my mother talks to me like this, it's because she loves me.
News about our premium options at Mom. You can sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold at mompodcasts.plus.
You get access to all of our mom shows ad-free and many of them a day early. Plus, on Mom Plus Gold, you get exclusive bonus episodes and content. Plus, access to the full video episodes of this podcast, Race Chaser.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000. And our Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod. And our Mom Podcast Instagram and TikTok is at Mom Podcasts.
You can follow the dolls, and you should follow the dolls, in fact. And you should also email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com. And we'd like to hear questions, theories, spreadsheets, some scuttlebutts, or the time a Drag Race girl was mean to you. And photos are good too. They lead to priority boarding.
We are so back. We're so excited to talk about this season, and we'll be back next week with some more discussion, dissection, and dissemination. UK, hon.
Vroom.
Manchester,
vroom.
mad for it. I'm
Race
mad
check.
for it, love. Are you going to Affleck's Palace, love? I can't wait even one more second.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, Paramount, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and/or copyright holders. Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free and get access to all of Mom Podcast premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.